Derek here, everybody. Still alive. Finally got some rain here in central Indiana. Figured I'd come over at the dog walk and poke around. It's pretty trash, but it's huntable. It's got its spots. And anybody that watches my videos kind of knows if it ain't real trashed out, I'm probably not going to find nothing. But I just came across a nice little birdie right here. I got one little side chipped off of it. But on the other hand, it could be where there was that's fire pop. I'll bet that's a fire pop. But I'm trying. I've got a couple other things I'll show you if I get a chance to do a cleanup that I found just here and there. I didn't get none of the pulls on footage or anything. It's being slow. It is what it is. But I'll get off here and look around this bean trash and see if there's anything else it might give up. Hopefully I'll see y'all in a bit. Hey, Miss Lucy. Yeah, she don't. Still here at the dog walk, everybody. Came across the second one. Been finding bits and pieces. It's been about, I'd say an hour since I found that last one. And this here looks like a pretty good one. I have a chip on the side too, and it's all there. Oh yeah, thank you. It's slow, but it's more than what I've been finding the last couple of months. I didn't find anything there for a while. I put a lot walking and looking, but nothing. I'd be worried if I didn't hit a rut every now and then. Let's go look at the little point right there. One of the better ones I found last 6 months or so. Well, I'm working my way toward the truck. Hopefully I'll find something. Come across it, I'll share it with you. I'm back. Figured I'd clean up what I found today. Before you plus out some other things I want to share with y'all. There's one with a blowed out edge on it. Don't look like much, but for what I've been finding here lately in the last few months, it's quite a bit. There's that second one I found. There's a white on the back of it. The mud's real sticky for some reason. And these I found last Sunday. This is like it's a wore out drill or an awl or an engraver. Looks like maybe something busted off the back of it there a little bit. And the tips a little bit chewed on. This just came from over at the dog walk, and there's a lot of stuff I find over there. It's been in a fire. Look at that little guy. Found that up by the truck. Walked around one part of it, several hours, and found this awl drill, wore out something, walked up by the truck, found that little guy there. Tiny. But it's picking up for me. What's going for walking for miles and miles and miles and not finding nothing. This I found last week at the dog walk. Snap base on it. Broke off. It's not made into a snap base. These two I found. One stock walking. Well, this one and this other one I'm getting ready to show you. A little knife, preform or something. This in here I forgot to show. I had this in here a couple of months. I forgot to post it in my last video. Decent little Madison. A little plow bite right there. Shelved it just a little bit. It's thin. It is a thin one. Oh, there's my dollar. Here's my heartbreaker dollar I found with the two I found Sunday. Everybody keeps saying, well, it's got a serial number on it. You can take it in and get a new one. Yeah, I'm going to put $5 in effort into getting a new dollar. Now I'm going to throw it in a case with some Arrowheads. Some artifacts from that site. Call it good. Call it keeps. Found a 20 last year on a tree line. But yeah, that's, I mean, it's been slow. It's been slow. Or Tuesday's mail's coming on Friday now. It's so around here. Yeah, pretty neat little quartz. I'd say it was a deposit in a spall. Because this is like a jasper or something. I don't know, some type of flint. But I was wanting to talk to you guys. Somebody was wanting me to tell them about my beads here. These things here, I found several of these, and I ain't sure what they are. I don't know if they're jewelry or net weights or it's been in a fire. This one has. I got, I don't know, 4 or 5 of these that I can think of right off the top of my head. One of them, I found a big one in Kentucky. A place called Casey County, Kentucky, walking across the tobacco field, getting to a minnow trap. And I didn't find out with these. These came from a place, about a mile away from here, north of my house. I think I started finding the first couple in 1989. I found them all the way up until maybe 93, 94. I didn't find all these all at once. I think the most I found in one day was 4 blue ones and a red one. But I was told they were French trade beads from the 1700s. I don't know nothing about beads. That's what I was told they was. They're more like a porcelain or something like that than they are anything else. They was, I'd never cleaned them, and I had them in this little dish. It's laying over there. My son made it for me when he was in like the 2nd or 3rd grade, and I had them piled up in there, and then this girl that was staying with me thought they would look a lot better if they was cleaned up, and yeah. But I found these in a site last year. I put up a post called Teardrops of the River. Teardrops of the Riverbanks. Heartbreaker Riverbanks. And it took me a period, I don't know, 5 years maybe. I can't, for some reason I'm thinking 94 is the last time I found one. I hadn't found any in there since. But there was years I didn't go over to that field and hunt that. I was off other places. I wasn't even living around here, I think, a couple times. I was thinking about it last year when I was walking around there that there was probably at least 12, 15 years I didn't hunt that field. So some may pop up, they may not. And I don't even know how to tell if they're even real or not. Did the river wash something up there and deposit it? But this guy swore me down they were French trade beads. Said the French probably got them off the Chinese for like 2 cents a pound or something like that, or just traded. But I don't know. I don't know nothing about beads. I learned more listening to Spec talk about them on Spec World than I ever read about them or anything like that. I've not really researched into anything about beads. Now, amulets I have a couple times, and I don't know. Just figured I'd share them with you. I haven't really posted anything in a while. Turtleback scraper. I don't know if I posted that or not, but my turtleback scraper has a smiley face on the back of it. And that's not drawn on there. That's a banding in the rock. But that's about it. It's picking up for me. It's going to pick up, get enough weather to wash off all the bean stalks off these fields. It's going to help a bunch. We're slowly getting it. It's been light and steady. But it's, I don't know. It's going to pick up. I foresee it. But hey, I appreciate y'all's time. Figured I'd show the beads, talk about them a little bit. Somebody was wanting to see them. And if you guys anybody's got any information or anything about them, or knows more about beads than I do, I'm more than open to hear about what you think in the comments, or guide me someplace where I can find some information about them. Anyways, never found enough. It's something you just don't find around here. You just don't find very many beads at all. You'll find these here, or you'll find muzzle shells with holes drilled in them on sites. Or a oyster shell. You might find an oyster shell with some holes drilled in it where they were decorated at one time. Besides that, you really don't find many beads. Found this not long ago too. This is a bone button. And I guess it was real common. They manufactured them that way back in the day. I don't know if there's a way you can tell that they're old. Some are 3-holed, some are 2-holed, some are 1-holed. I'm surprised you don't find more muzzle buttons than what I do, because there's a little town just north of here that those are buttons I found. They're glass. But there was a little town north of here called Brooklyn, Indiana, and it was founded on a button factory. I guess the story is, the missionary came out here to settle the land, found him a spot, good piece of land up in Brooklyn, and noticed all the muzzle shells in the White Lick Creek. It runs right through the middle of it, and decided to start him a button factory. And as he took in orphans and homeless people and help people out, he would kind of put them to work making buttons out of muzzle shells. And then a town founded around it. I think later on in the 1800s, after the Civil War, brickyards started up there, and then the town really took off after that. It's a weird town because you can't buy, and it's the first place I ever heard of this in the state of Indiana. You cannot buy alcohol up there inside city limits. There wasn't no liquor store up there for years and years and years, and a gas station sold like beer and wine, and that was it for a while. And they finally built a liquor store 500 feet outside city limits. And I thought that was a weird story, because it's just something you don't hear of in Indiana. Down south, you've got the dry belts and dry counties and all that. But that was the town when it was founded. The main ordinance in the town was no alcohol was to be sold inside city limits. So, but hey, y'all, take care. Hopefully, I'll be able to bring you some more stuff for too long. There's some neat stuff to share. Good luck out there. See y'all.